door is normally locked against you. There's no way you can even have access to that place. And she just helps you to be your what? Gatekeeper, and then opens the door for you. Just mention your name in one place like that. That is what happens. It also increases your confidence. Knowing that I have the backup of this person in my life, it helps you to really push harder and go better. In fact, there are certain things that I want to do. And I remember that, if my mentor just look at me like this, she'll be disappointed that I'm not able to meet up. So I'll just push harder and make sure I do it. Then career and business, it improves your productivity and efficiency. Another thing is it can help you, it can increase your influence and impact. Sincerely. So I have an event for 3rd of May 2025. It's called the Convergence Africa. This is not marketing, but I want to get to a point. And we said before that event, let's do a mini tour to 10 states. Now, the first state I started with was Kogi State. That was on 13th of February. Ladies and gentlemen, all the SSG of the state was at that event. Some commissioners were there, SAs to governors, some DGs of the parastatals were there. But can I shock all of you? I have never met any one of them except just one commissioner prior to the day of that event. What happened? Just one person that I know who happened to be a former commissioner made a call to one person. Before we say Jack, that person refers me to the other, they refers me to the other, and that was how I was able to host that event. Imagine you have an event in a state and you go into that state just a day before and everything is already ready. You just made yourself available. You can see the statistics there. I don't need to read it out. Now, my conclusion. My conclusion is if surveillance, censorship, propaganda are the three pillars of authoritarianism, information, organization, and leverage are the counter pillars of citizen power. And the internet provides the best and the most appropriate infrastructure for strengthening all these three. That is why we're on this webinar today. It is leverage. Thank you for your time. I am really, really grateful. And if you want to connect with me, you can hit me on Instagram at Patience Lucy, the CEO's Porter, or you can check out my website, my law firm website, and see how we can mutually support each other to grow. See you all at the top. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And before I reel out all the things that I want to say, because there are a lot, I'm just taking notes back and forth. I want to say that we want Justice Mabel to just give us a contribution, just a comment, anything, ma. We just want you to say something. If you are just going to just encourage us with your comments, if you just oblige us.
Oh, wow. Pardon me, I won't put on my video.
It's fine, ma. It's very fine.
But I can see that we have a lot of very serious and dedicated minds on this call, on this webinar. I can see a couple of individuals that I know. I hope you can hear me.
We're hearing you loud and clear, ma.
Okay, great. So, I do not know what you want me to say, but let me say this. It is not one strike of the axe that brings the tree down.
Mm.
Several strikes. But the thing is this, we may never know which one will bring that tree down. So I don't know what it is that stands as a tree in your life that needs to come down in terms of achievement and accomplishment. That, oh, yes, I struck this and I achieved and I attained. But keep striking, keep moving, keep helping, keep aspiring. It may look that there's so much talks everywhere, but the talks will germinate one day. Never get tired of it. Keep reorganizing, re strategizing, and reattempting. It will work someday. I I struggled to be a high court judge. For 10 years, I kept applying. 10 years. 2 days ago, someone sent a message to me, said, "My Lord, please, I want you to help me write a recommendation. They are employing now in the Federal High Court." I said, "Oh, yes, I'll write it for you." But above the writing, can I tell you one thing? He said, "What is it?" I said, "This trial you want to make up your mind that no matter what the outcome is, you will keep pressing." I told him what I'm telling you now, that I attempted the High Court for 10 years of my life, but I never stopped for once. But the very year that I decided that I was going to focus on building legacy where I was working as a magistrate, that very year was the year I became a judge.